Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
One team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Empty set now, 5 wide. Look at the pass here on 2nd down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback keeps the football. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
possession. They'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down after that short completion. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Keene.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pass rush closing in. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Of course, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Takes the ball, drives the right side here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback. If he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There's so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
He's going to hand this off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Key. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at the 38.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver hauls it in. Nobody in the neighborhood. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They're setting out to try to PAT.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff to the single back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiving score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Scrambling and throwing it deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Keen. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Would have picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Clemson.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in. Huge lead. They get the second half started with their running play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Receiver in motion now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Mindset is here. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he breaks free. Oh, what a move. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On second and inches, will they be aggressive here? Three receivers bunched to the right. They'll run it to the right side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on third and inches. Now we got fourth down.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Ball handed off. And tackled there by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down of the 17.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that.
Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now they run the draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He'll field the punt. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Keene. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So backed up, that big play gives them a 1st down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play, running right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's swarmed by the defense.
Carried by the running back. Tackled at the 3-yard line. It's now second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they had it going, but got stopped on 4th and got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Using his legs. It's Keene. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it, got some good yards himself.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Alabama. He couldn't stop him there.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw again. He finds his man.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The punt team making their way on the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On first down, it's play action. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense brings him down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, what a critical blunder by this defense. Giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this pass is caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.